What's going on, everyone? Today we're talking about a passive income magnet. That's right, we're going to talk about email marketing, a topic that is so important to online business, generating an income online, side hustling, whatever your revenue generation goal is. This video is for you. Okay, so it's been a long time since I've talked about email marketing, and I'm super excited because recently on our team, we had a pretty fun launch of our pocket program called Nail Your Niche, okay? And it was really fun because we, were able to blast our email list. Back when I had no team, it was just me, producing content, desperately trying to make $1 and desperately trying to make this online business thing work. So over the years, I've probably collected over 30,000 email leads in total. And so that number has decreased just because as your email list grows, you need to clean it out because people unsubscribe, people put fake emails and stuff like that. So let's take a look at a recent campaign for the Nail Your Niche product that we launched. And I wanted to talk about the results because it's really cool. And this is what's powerful. Once you build up your list of emails and leads, just with one click, you're able to access immediate traffic, your own traffic, and traffic that's red hot and will bring you some sales. Okay, so as I mentioned, we launched a pocket program, meaning it is a program that costs less than $50 called Nail Your Niche, which helps you nail your niche on YouTube, pick a profitable niche, and that product is regularly $37, but for Cyber Monday back last fall, we had a sale and a promotion and it was 50% off. So it was about $18.50 that we made per sale. And so when we look at the stats, we sent it to over 20,000 people. And then from that, we got 369 clicks, which led to 36 conversions or sales, yielding $916 in profit. So this is really cool and exciting. And as I mentioned, we'd like to think that that profit would have been double if we would have had not our Cyber Monday sale and the product was just regular price. But just to show you the power of building up this email list and creating truly your passive income machine. Just because you have an audience on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook does not mean you own those platforms. Trust me, I had to learn the hard way a year ago now when this channel that you're watching right now was hacked and deleted. It was crazy, insane. The channel was off the internet. My income and revenue was down. It was arguably the most scary moment I have had in business. But what I did have was my email list, people that had subscribed to me on my email list. We send out weekly newsletters, we send out promotions, and we give the people subscribed on our email list offers from our products and different things that we are selling and promoting. And so the point about that was I was not starting from zero. I did have an email list that I could rely on and send out emails and say, hey, subscribe to my new channel. And I did start a new channel because I didn't know if I was getting this one back. I ended up getting my main one back. Thank you, YouTube support. But the point was I was prepared to start over, and by emailing my list, I was able to get like 1,000 subscribers on the new channel within just a couple of days. So that was pretty cool. You can see the power of the passive income and owning your own traffic source with an email list. So comment below sales machine if you're planning on building your very own email list and collecting leads. Now, just to explain again, some more benefits of having your email list is that really it can work for you 24/7. And I mean that if you have an email follow-up sequence set up, which is AKA an autoresponder. It's kind of interchangeable using those two terms, autoresponder and follow-up sequence. It's just you set up in whatever email marketing platform you're using, you set up emails that send automatically, maybe 24 hours after the other when people opt into your list. So that way it truly is working for you while you sleep. It's doing the heavy lifting for you, and you don't have to worry about sending emails to individuals over and over and over. It's nice. You have your database and you have everything housed in one place. And so speaking of the autoresponder or the follow-up sequence with your email marketing platform, this is important because let me tell you, people do not buy right away. Okay. They just don't. On average in this industry, it takes 7 touch points or 7 times for people to see an offer and be like, okay, this 7th time, yes, I will buy this product. So that is why it is very important to start collecting leads, and even more important to email those leads, because your email subscribers on your list have a lifespan as well. they, eventually die out and they'll get bored of your list and unsubscribe. So that's why it is important to keep things fresh, to send your email subscribers value and help them go through the journey that you're trying to take them. And so that's the other benefit of the email list, is that you are further establishing more trust. They are getting to know your brand better. They are getting used to having emails by you. It's really good to at least touch base with your email list once a week minimum. Some people do it more. Right now in my business, we're not doing it more than 1 week, but people are accustomed to seeing me and to seeing my emails at least once a week. So when it comes promotion time and time for us to sell, they'll be willing to open those emails because I've given so much value week after week. And you'll be surprised, just the other day, I emailed my list a newsletter, okay? And I noticed that there was a sale generated from that list. As you can see, the $297 revenue from sending out this one email. So it's really cool. You never know when somebody will click on a link and actually buy, even when you're just sending out a newsletter. And the other great benefit about email marketing is that you can analyze the data and you can improve with this information. So on average, industry standard is 20%. 20% or higher is a very healthy open rate. So the amount of people that actually click and open the email. And on the flip side, the people that actually click the link that you have in your email, whether it's to your blog, your YouTube video, Instagram post, whether it's to a product, a healthy average for that is around 4%, 3 to 4% of a click-through rate inside the email. And so what you actually put in these emails when you're sending them out is really important, or AKA the copywriting of these emails, what you put in the subject line and in the body of the email. And here with us today, my partner in crime, Angelique, and marketing director of Team Marissa Romero. She'll be coming on later in this video to give you guys just a couple quick tips and advice on copywriting with emails. So be sure to hang around and stay till later on in this video. Okay, is it just me, or am I feeling like I'm feeling some very, very Cleopatra vibes with this whole outfit and this makeup? Okay, sorry, back to the show. Okay, so step one in this whole thing and getting your email marketing biz or part of the business up and running is, of course, to choose an email marketing platform. Now, I know MailChimp is very popular because it's free and you can start collecting leads and not have to pay a dime. But what many colleagues have told me in this business is that MailChimp isn't very capable of helping you scale. Once you get 5,000, 10,000 leads and beyond, it just does not have the capabilities of more robust email marketing platforms such as GetResponse, ActiveCampaign, ConvertKit, and those. I personally use Kartra. Team Kartra, go Kartra. I will scream that at the top. I will scream that at the top of my lungs forever, because Kartra is not only an email marketing platform, it is an all-in-one business platform. So it has funnels, email marketing, and you could even host your membership or your course, your digital courses, or a membership on Kartra. So it makes it really cool. The pricing is a little bit higher compared to if you were to just get an email marketing platform like, GetResponse, for example. You could probably start a beginning plan for $37 a month versus Kartra, which is $98 a month. However, you're getting so much more and you don't have to go anywhere else. You don't have to get Kajabi. You don't have to get ClickFunnels. You don't have to get all these other programs to integrate with it. It really is a true all-in-one platform, and every component is very sophisticated. It's not like it's weak in one thing and very strong in the other, just all across the board. Kartra is a very powerful tool. So I use Kartra to build my list, to store all of my leads, and to host my funnels, my lead magnets, my landing pages, all of that. And that is how I am able to make money online and, pay the bills, buy some groceries. No, just kidding. But yes, Kartra is, in my opinion, the #1 go-to, not only email marketing platform, but all-in-one business tool. Step 2 is you're gonna need a business email. It is not possible, no matter what email marketing platform you use, to use a Gmail. Okay, so basically it can't say reply to marissar@gmail.com. You can't have that. You have to have a business email where you have a name@website.com. This is just because of, GDPR. It's just part of being professional in your business. It's time to get that domain and buy that domain if you have not yet. And I do recommend G Suite if you are looking to set up your business email. G Suite is basically the business version of Gmail. So G Suite is super cool because not only can you set up like info@website.com, you can also add different users. Like you could have hi@website.com. You could have admin@website.com and have different types of emails for different categories of your business. So you can have support@website.com for different things as your business expands. It's a really great tool, and you could even buy your domain as you set up G Suite. I really highly recommend G Suite for getting your business email going. All right, so you have your email marketing platform, you have your, you then have your business email. Okay, now step number 3 is to create your first list. The reason why you're going to have several lists in your email marketing platform is because you're going to have to separate it. Later on, you'll have advanced automation, so you'll separate your leads from people who buy your, lower ticket product, from people who are doing coaching with you. There's going to be different types of people that come into the funnel, different types of ways. And if you're thinking, oh my God, I just want them to get on the list, perfect. You only need to start with one list. And I would recommend, let's say you have an ebook or a free webinar training series or something that you're giving away for free. Maybe it's a cheat sheet. You say Instagram marketing cheat sheet leads. So that's what you would name your list. You can say, okay, great. So they came into, the platform via the email marketing lead magnet that I have out there. Okay, so that's how you can designate who these people are, because the actions that they take within, the lifespan that they're potentially a customer with you is really, really important. So step number 3 is to create that first list, which is very easy. No matter which platform you use, it takes about maybe a minute to set up. That is it. All right, so step number 4 is to create your first broadcast. Now, what is the difference between a broadcast and your follow-up sequence or an autoresponder? A broadcast is something that you send one time. It's one email that is blasted to your list one time, and that's it. It's not set up in a automation or nothing like that. What I usually do when I send out my weekly newsletter is a broadcast, because I create a new broadcast and I'll title it, 4 tips to grow your YouTube channel fast or something like that. That's what I'll put in the subject line, and then I'll add the lists, the several lists. I think it's like 5 lists that I blasted out to. And then I press send, it goes out automatically. So within seconds, it goes out to thousands of different people. So that is the next step, is to create a broadcast. Get your feet wet with how it works. And so again, this is really cool. In the future, as your list matures and they develop a relationship with you and you want to promote an affiliate product or something like that, you could easily create a broadcast and give value within that list and say, hey, if you're interested in this new blender or this new blah blah that I found and I'm using and it's creating me great results, click here. So that's the whole idea around creating your first broadcast. All right, so step number 5. This one's really fun. This is where we have Angelique Stidham, again, who is my PIC, partner in crime, and the marketing director for Team Marissa Romero. She is the expert at business systems, email marketing, copywriting is her jam. And so, Angelique, why don't you go ahead and take it away?
Crafting an effective email can seem like a complete waste of time, but I assure you it's not. Making sure that you're doing it right can save you a lot of time though, because after all, if nobody opens it, what's the point? Here are a few copywriting tips to write engaging content that your subscribers will want to read. It's really important that if you are wanting to have effective copywriting for a specific goal, that you know what that goal is. So let's say you wanted to drive sales, then obviously what you write and how you write it is going to encourage that person to take advantage of the benefits of what it is that you have to sell. Then you've got to be able to know how to craft and position your messaging so that they'll read it. So here are some tips. First, Know your goal. That's really important, and understand what it is that they see valuable. The whole point of getting in someone's inbox is for them to open the email. If they don't, then you have to believe one of two things. Either your subject line and your preview text kind of sucked, or they were just busy. Maybe you sent it at a wrong time, they didn't see it. Maybe it also went in spam inbox. That would be terrible. There's a few things that might land you in there, and it all has to do with the settings and how you send the email and what you write. Word choice is also important here. If what you put in the subject line is banned by the law, then they'll never even see it, so they won't have a choice to read it. To save you the time, I'm not gonna go over all those words here, but if you want, after this video, head over to my channel and we'll go through them together. So this is why it's really important to pay attention, because after all of this effort of collecting emails and crafting them up, you wouldn't want them to just be going into someone's spam inbox, would you? So writing a strong headline. Headlines need to be short, maybe 5 to 7 words, just because you have a small amount of real estate there. And if part of your message gets cut off, they won't be able to make a decision on whether there's value inside as a reason why to open. This is where the preview text is kind of like your wingman. You can also think of it like if you're walking around Costco or the mall and people are handing out samples, you've got the sample on a toothpick or in a little cup or whatever, but then they always pair it with something like a sauce or a cracker or a chip. This is your opportunity to make it seem more tasty. So get personal. And if you haven't nailed your niche, I know I talk about that a lot, but this is why it's important. Understanding how to craft your messaging so that it's effective when you are sending it out to your audience is really, really important. They don't just respond to anything, especially if they're responding to you. Some of the people who are marketing to them probably have larger marketing budgets than you do, which is why it's really important to get personal and to make sure you're leading with value and benefit. This is where you're gonna focus on pain points. Can they save money? Can they lose weight? Can they save time? What is the benefit? Let them know. If you do not write an amazing subject line, somehow you forgot to put your preview text, what happens is it defaults to the first few lines of the body of your email. If you don't open and get right to the point, to the heart of the matter, then this really is not gonna serve you. This is why it's really important for you to fill out that preview text. Don't write a book. This is not the time. This is not the place. But you can lead them to where they need to go. So let's say you're a blogger. You wouldn't want to put your entire blog in the email. What would be the point of them going to your blog? Keep things short and concise and put something in there so that you can measure whether or not they're taking action with you. Somebody opening it does not necessarily mean that they got value out of it. How would you even know? Well, we're not mind readers. So we have to put things in there so that we can tell if people find these things valuable or not. If they don't, then maybe we need to change up what we're doing. Many of these things can be measured, and let's talk about how. Even a simple button in an email, maybe it's a poll, maybe it's a link or an image that they can click on to go and get more information, takes them to a landing page. All of those are triggers that you can collect data from to understand how your audience is engaging with the content that you're serving them. Pique their interest and then send them on their way to where they can get the rest of the information. Holding their interest regardless of what platform you're using is the whole point. So having a call to action at the end is great if you can hold their interest all the way to the bottom. So giving them a few options of like hyperlinks here and there, or maybe you're pointing out different benefits and they can take action on the one that's most appealing to them. That will help you gauge what your audience values the most, and that'll help you be a stronger copywriter.
That was awesome. As always, Angelique, thank you so much. Again, to see her video about email marketing and to get more information on other aspects, go ahead and check out her video in the link in the description after this video. Step number 6 is to plan your content strategy. Now, this is super important to building the machine, the sales machine, the passive income machine, because without your content strategy, the machine doesn't really grow, okay, or it doesn't really function. So how are you going to drive traffic to the machine? So the ways I do it, of course, is my YouTube channel, okay? So hands down, it's my #1 source of traffic to build my list, okay? So what I do is I say, hey, download my subscribers to sales blueprint, which will teach you how to grow and monetize a profitable channel. Link up here or in the description. And that's how I'm able to build and drive traffic to people to subscribe to my email list, okay? And so video is an amazing, probably the best way. No one can argue that it's not the best way to build an audience, make a connection, establish that know, like, and trust factor. The other thing you can do is write a blog. Create a blog, create a website, write articles relevant to whatever it is your business is about, whatever it is you're promoting. And this is another way, a great way to drive traffic to your lead magnet and build that list. And maybe you have a new TikTok account. TikTok is a great way. It's still very, very viral. It's a great way to grow, and you can put the link to your lead magnet in the bio on your TikTok profile, and start collecting leads. That way you can do it on Instagram. On Instagram you can have a link tree. So with Linktree, it allows you to have more than one link in the bio. So I definitely advise doing that. And so really just think about how you want to serve your audience. Maybe every Saturday you host workshops or something on Facebook Live, and you say, hey, by the way, to get the most out of this workshop, be sure to download my content planner. And boom, you got people joining your email list so that you can follow up with them as much as you want. And yeah, it becomes your own source of traffic. All right, everyone, if you're still here, congratulations. That is amazing. It means a lot to me. Let's continue the fun. Let's continue learning and growing together. Why don't we check out this next video coming up right here? Just click right here, which is about 17 websites that'll help generate up to $300 per day. Go ahead and check it out. We'll see you on that video. It is amazing to see your bright and shining faces today as we talk about 15 different methods to create $1,000 a week from home without